All right. Hell, oh, the game's got jokes. Oh, the game's got big jokes tonight, fellas. Oh boy, how you guys doing tonight? Actually, this evening. It's not night yet. Oh, I gotta readjust everything. What do we normally crank it back to? 100? I think it's 150. That's a little claustrophobic. There we go. So I spent all my coal to get Agincourt. Agincourt is pretty good. You know, now that you say that, why don't we start with Agincourt tonight? She's a pretty fun tier 5. Where did I park my British ships at? There she is. So what you do with Agincourt is you just be a proper terrible person, and you build into secondaries, but you keep the you keep HE loaded with the main guns, and you just melt people with it. It's a thing of pure beauty, really. Is Furcio worth getting? Is that the one given out with the Kakami event? Was that, I think that was like what the second ship you could get, or the first ship you could get? I think the AE was the first one. No, this is an old hat that I picked up when we went to the Wisconsin back in the day. The video for the Wisconsin is still up on the channel, but it's not very good in terms of quality. I use like a very cheap, like just $100 handheld camcorder. Before I realized iPhones that were like actually pretty good for recording. Well, back then I had like an iPhone 8, so I'm not sure it would have been that good. Like if you have an iPhone from like 11.4, the camera's really friggin' good, and you can probably use that for vlogs and stuff. It's not really worth getting a dedicated camera unless you drop big money on like a proper like DSLR camera. Because like the camera that I bought, the S5, it's got like the built-in stabilizer, 4K, 60 FPS, and the camera's like I forget how many megapixels it has, but it's more than what you get in. Obviously, it's more than what you get in an iPhone, and that helps like the quality look better and all. Cause like the iPhone is, you know, recording in 4K resolution, but the megapixels are less than like a dedicated standalone camera, right? So unless you're driving like $2,000 on a camera, you can just use an iPhone. It's just fine if you're wondering about vlogging or anything. Hello, Tillo. How's it going today? So the salvage, the second ship. I actually haven't played it yet. I've just played the defense, because that was the only one that really interested me out of the salvage ships. That and the Kakami that I did get, that I still had more time to save up resources for. So that's pretty funny. But yeah, it's alright. It's alright. Got my Malta's latest coal ships. Not too bad. Not a CV player, but it's enjoyable. Do you prefer? Ooh. Sorry about that. Yeah, Malta's pretty good. But I mean, like, obviously the big thing is like, what are you comfortable in, right? I'm more comfortable in German CVs, but the Malta's pretty friggin' good. I haven't really had much trouble doing well in her. That was weird. That was an out in Omaha out there. I'm 2 week rides from Kakami. Well, congratulations, sir. And see, I didn't think about that too, but now why are my frames dropping? That's weird. I don't know if you guys can tell that on stream, but my frames keep dropping, which doesn't really make much sense at all. But alright. But anyway, like I was saying, there is, I believe the reset bonus does pop out again by that time, so you can, you know, use that and get double the Research Bureau points to get the Kakami. So if I waited for that, I probably could have saved like at least one regrind. So that's like another $30, I think, for the Kakami. But I got it for like, you know, well under a third the cost for a tier 10 ship, so I'm fine with that. Yeah, double resets in 15 days. There you go. I mean, like, with the Kakami, I am very glad that they didn't just have a repeat of it where it's just an absolute menace. So I prefer it to be on the bad side rather than be absolutely cracked, obviously. But I think they went a little bit too far into that category, unfortunately. I think if they gave them like 2 loading crew per side and they worked from the back forward toward the middle, I think that would have been better. What do you think Wisconsin will go for? I'm getting, with the way that it's set up, I don't think it'll be a still ship. Because it's going to be popular, right? Because it's another Iowa class. It's going to be something that the average North American player can get or can pay for. And Research Bureau ships, if you know, what we've seen in the past, they don't get sold in the shop. So, not really going to make money off of that, right? Unless, obviously, you know, you go through the resetting the line section. But I'm not sure a lot of American players will go for that. So, I think it really will go for coal. But they're also going to sell it outright. Because, like, from the business side of things, it's like, yeah, obviously they want to make money off of an Iowa class. So, I'm leaning towards coal. But, they're going to sell it in the shop. As well. But again, they might go the Research Bureau route and force players to reset lines, and that could also get them quite a bit of money too, right? By converting the XP over. But, yeah. But I swear if they do like they're doing with the Rhode Island and put it in a stupid event where you gotta, you know, just throw money at it to try and get it, and it's not going to come back for 6 months, I am going to be quite upset. What do you think about the Kakami? You can see yesterday's video about that. I think it's quite terrible. I think it's pretty funny is that there's a bunch of comments saying like, oh, well, Flambast does this, that. And it's like, Flambast is like one of the best DD players in the world, right? I'm not. So I understand that I'm terrible in torpedo DDs, which I say in the video. But like, I can get Jaeger, I can get the Yodo, I can get the Janan all to work. There's some things about it that it doesn't matter like how skilled of a player you are. There's still terrible things. Like it literally has 4 AA guns on it. That's it. For a tier 10 ship, that is, I'm sorry, not good, right? It still has tier 4 HP. It still has tier 4 armor, right? It's still a big target. It still takes 5 minutes for its torpedoes to reload, right? These are all terrible things about it. Yes, I know I suck at leading torpedoes. But, I mean, still, right? Like, the main draw to it is that it has 40 torps. That's the main thing. It can launch the Great Wall of Skill, right? But it takes 5 minutes to do that. So you're stuck with dumping, like, you know, 4 racks, usually in between engagements from my experience. So it's like, okay, then why not use a different torpedo ship that can do this but better, like the Janan or the Jaeger if you have it, or again the Yoda, again the Janan and Yoda or tech line ships that you can get completely for free. So for the asking price, it's just terrible. But when it comes back in 2 years for coal or whatever, and you can get it for free, sure, it's a nice, funny, mean ship, right? That would have been nice to have AP loaded for that. Man, Kakami's a D with a 30mm exposed citadel. I'll just keep playing my Venom. There you go. You know, it's like the Paulo Emilio. The Paulo Emilio is really good at one thing, and that's about it. So, yeah, and I love the Paulo Emilio. And, you know, again, if the Kakami costs me like, you know, a couple 100,000 coal, don't care. But it costs me, you know, 1 million something coal, right? And with the research bureau points on top of that, sure. So yeah. They did bring Missouri back in an event not that long ago. It is back in the Christmas containers too. I don't know why they don't just sell it in the premium shop, because they fixed the economy on it. It's got a normalized economy now for the new ones that you acquire, so I really don't know why they aren't just selling it in the shop, because that's a ship that would sell, right? I haven't tried Yorktown yet. What is... So, they have the American tokens and stuff. I didn't really check out the dev blog this time around, because we just started school, and I haven't had time to go through everything just yet. And I am doing my dual enrollment classes this semester, so that's been taking up most of my time. Hi, Hugo. But what do you acquire the Yorktown for? Another fire. I think I've set like 5 fires on this, Hugo. The Bloom? You just buy the Yorktown? Oh, it's in the battle pass? Okay. I thought it was. I know you get the Essex from the event, right? But you gotta get the you gotta get the tokens by... Oh, look, the T-61's like Upper Ryujo's exhaust. Oh, those secondary gunners are trying so hard. Well, we do need to make our way back to the cap now that the T-61's in it. Ronnie and Putin, you can see my defense video. It's a glass cannon, right? But it's a really good glass cannon, in my opinion. You have 6 of the King George's guns. Basically, if you've seen the King George, those little dual turrets on the front, they took 6 of those, put it on a cruiser hull, and it's the shells are super accurate. Okay, let's see if we can get some shells out on the T-61 and reset them. Oh, there he goes. Never mind. Hugo's mad at Benechi spamming him this whole time. Something tells me he's a little upset at me. Yeah, thank you for the Prime subscription. So yeah, the SL8s are going for under 1,000, but then you gotta pay somebody $2,500 to fix it, right? Trump is better than some CVs, that is true. I think the Nuremberg will get into the cap to contest it, at least. From there, though, I'm not sure. I think an update for War Thunder or a micro update for Warships is downloading, because my game keeps... Yeah, see that? It keeps dropping in frames, even though the frame rate counter says I'm not. Uh-oh, he spotted. Oh, look! It's Plague. It's funny, we were talking about the Black Death earlier in my class this week. Is Kearsarge worth it in 2023? Absolutely, from my opinion. Well, there that goes. It's just me and the cash a lot left. I don't think my chances are great. Look, Joffrey, load the infield. All right, there. Sorry, I forgot there is no AA on this ship. He's gonna kill me. Bonk. Bonk. Oh, no, it didn't. Wow. That do be the downside of the Agincourt. Literally no AA. Yeah, it's a fun ship. One take for both of us. How do I feel? I feel dissatisfied because CV. Alright. Unwrap your center containers. Well, I already got all that. Just leave me alone. So let's see. Battle pass, battle pass, battle pass, battle pass, battle pass. So where is it at on here? Did I just miss it? Oh, there it is. Doi. Okay. Give me my rewards though. And then the is the so in the Essex, yeah, you gotta get it in the event, huh? Yeah, you need 2,000 of the Eagles, of the American tokens. Is this the only place you can get the American tokens? Through the bundles? So I don't think I saw them in the combat missions earlier when I was perusing them. So yeah, that's that. I got the dockyard ships missions that still need to get done. Nope. Nope. So wait, can you only buy them? Or are there any battle pass? Oh, I guess not, huh? So you just have to... Tis but money. Yeah, well, you know. Money is money. So what would you... I guess you do have to literally buy the Essex by going through the random bundles, huh? That's pretty dumb. Alright. Let's keep on. She's asking about the defense, Putin. We'll take her out. You get 20 tokens on the final reward of the premium battle pass. So you literally have to buy. Wow. Okay. Well, that's for the Essex. Is it the Rangers? No, it's the Bogue, huh? That's the tier 6. Can you earn that one, or do you have to buy it too? Independence. Thank you, Wisconsin. Do you have to buy that one, or can you earn it? Because that's like, you know, the tier 6. It's the not so great one. So you do get it for free. Okay, thank you. There's the cruise lag again. Promotion, Wisconsin. That's to be approved by the Council of Elders. When they moved to Yorktown, when the update dropped, it was in the initial awards for getting the second row rewards. It's in the premium battle pass. Hey, I ain't that old. Yet. I mean, technically, you're old, Wisconsin. My class pet was not Adam Sandler. Look, Blitz, with the changes coming to the carriers where they can manually fire their secondaries, I'm telling you, Graf Zeppelin is going to become one of the best tier 8 cruisers ever. I don't think I gave him enough lead because the shells are... I look at that, they're accurate, but they're still pretty floaty. I might tap it on his stern. Oh, come on. Ah, dang. Yeah. So they're accurate though, but yeah, they be floaty, but they go where you want them to. Goliath or Golden Loot? I like them both. Ow. Is that a Citadel? It's an HE Citadel from the Petro. Wow. That's interesting. I mean, yeah, it's a glass cannon, and I know that. I didn't know it was that friggin' weak. Unless that might have been AP and the sunlight just distorted the shell color. What's also great about the defense is that it still has the King George HE. So if someone goes bow into you like this Thunderer and the Petro's doing, it's like, okay, cool, I don't care. Switch over the HE and just absolutely melt them. I don't have the legendary mod for Elbing yet. All of my Research Bureau tokens went for the Kakami. Yet once again, the thing we need most is some spotting. Let me get turned before that Thunderer reloads. He just fired, so we should go undetected before his next salvo's up. Oh, come on. What I would give for someone to spot the Thunderer. Can we get a stern? Maybe. Hey, Feather, how you doing? Have I visited Midway? I have not visited Midway. Huh, one shell.